All right, I'm back. I know I was telling y'all haven't been eating meat for a couple of days, right? Truth of the matter is, I eat meat, but the meat that I'm eating, I've definitely scaled back. Like, I'm mostly I'm doing ground turkey, right? So I do ground turkey, I do regular turkey, like turkey wings, and I also do fish, right? Don't worry about it. I'll get into what kind of fish a little later. I don't eat tilapia. I eat haddock. I eat cod, catfish, halibut, stuff like that. That's just the fish that I like. That's what I eat. However, that's not even why I'm on here. I'm on here because today my son, the one that was holding the camera earlier, likes stuffed peppers. So the only thing I'm stuffing the peppers with today is ground turkey and not too much sauce, but like ground turkey, probably red skin potatoes, and that's about it. I'm not going to go too far with it. However, the other day we had spaghetti squash. Sorry. We had spaghetti squash. Today we're having ground turkey and peppers. Spaghetti squash is just like the little yellow, the little yellow squash. Cut the squash in half the long way. Dig all the stuff out, which I did the other day. I put feta cheese. I put fresh garlic. I put tomatoes in it. And then we just dig the strings up. And that's what we had. If you go back to my other video, you'll see it. So that's what we had. But the reason that I'm trying to get away from meat is because I've totally given up white potatoes, totally given up white sugar, totally given up soda. Just because, you know what? If I'm cheating, who am I cheating on? Me? Who cares? Nobody. Exactly. So what am I doing? Today, I did not want to drink too much like regular, spring water. So what I did was I went and I got me some mint, some fresh mint, and cucumbers and green apples, right? So when I got all of that stuff, I put it all together in my juicer right there, and I made myself enough juice, like 16 ounces is what it came out to be. But that's what I made for me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making juice for everybody and just putting it in a jar. And this way, when they get thirsty, they don't have to drink like Tang, Kool-Aid, all that other stuff that's tearing us up, because it don't make no sense. And if I want to promote structured water, I got to drink the structured water in order for the kids to get into it. You see what I'm saying? So if I don't get into it, I can't expect them to get into it. If I don't take them to the dentist, why would I think they want to go? I got to do what I got to do. So basically, I'm going to make my kids learn how to get themselves healthy without the medication. So if you got a sore throat, you chew on turmeric. If his nose is stuffy, you take some wasabi. Just like natural stuff like that. So I'm going to get off of here because I really need to get this ground turkey. Let me show you what I got. Over there, see that? I got some peppers going on. Yes, those are the peppers that I'm going to stuff. So when I stuff the peppers, that's me with my makeshift holder. Yeah, it's whack. It's okay though. It's just whack. Yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna get off of here I know the last time I didn't even show y'all the finished product. Yo, I just busted down. I was full. What did I do? I was full, right? So I didn't even think to post what the finished product looked like, but I'm gonna start doing that. So after this one, I'm gonna do it again. This time I'm going to show you the finished product. Now, if you're not into prepping your food, that's what messes people up. This is why when you change what you eat to be healthier, if you don't prep your stuff ahead of time, you're gonna get caught out there. You're not gonna want to do it. It's gonna seem like too much work. You know, you just gotta prep your stuff. And since I was basically a food specialist at my other job, I'm not gonna say their name, but if you knew me, you know where I worked as a chef. So when I was working as a chef, I was a short order cook, which is also known as a food specialist. So we had to prep everything before we cooked. So prepping just gives me more time to just do things faster. So in the event that people don't know, when I do juicing, I try to cut up everything and make sure everything is already cut up and ready to go. Why? Because that's the easiest way to juice. Juicing for me is not something that I do all the time. But when I do not want water, I get structured water. And I'm not thirsty. And I know it's working. Like, y'all probably will see me drink okra water. I drink okra water for diabetes because I have type 2 diabetes, because I don't want to be on no medicine. So what I'm trying to do is I'm really trying to incorporate okra water. Is it nasty? It's not really nasty. It's just real slimy. It's just a snotty situation, which nobody wants to do. However, I put it in my mind, this is good for me, so I got to get with it. And for those of you that's over 40, what is there out there that you haven't tasted? You've tasted everything. So what do you got to do now? You got to try to taste something else? You ain't got to try to taste something. If it's nasty, guess what? And it's a drink, hold your nose, get it down. Once it's down, you're done. It's real simple. But after I do this, I will post what I actually did with the stuffed peppers. It ain't nothing special. There's no cheese, none of that. I've given up cheese. It was the hardest thing to do. Yo, giving up cheese and giving up chicken is probably the hardest thing you'll ever have to do. But once you can't get rid of something without replacing it with something else. Don't try to get rid of sugar unless you have a replacement for it. Don't try to get rid of soda unless you're going to juice or eat your water. Don't try it. I'm telling you, you're going to lose. You're going to get so discouraged. You're not going to want to do it no more. So you got to switch things out. I used to be a huge Chips Ahoy cookie fan. Trust me. Can't do that no more. It's not that I don't like it. It's that my body's saying, hey, we don't like it. So they start to react a little funny. You know, so if your body's acting funny to certain foods, try to switch it up. You don't need to spend a whole bunch of money. Change up what you got in your house right now and try to incorporate other things so you can X out the bad stuff. You got to do what works for you. This works for me. No sugar, no soda, no potatoes, no rice. It works for me. Switched it over. Water, structured water, quinoa. See what I'm saying? So now I'm doing more greens. I'm not just a collard green queen. That's a plug. So I'm also a person that used to absolutely love macaroni and cheese, but now I'm not doing cheese. So if I do macaroni and cheese, it's probably once a year, where I used to do it all the time. I don't even do ribs that much no more. I'm getting rid of that too. It's just a lot of things that's going on that I'm switching out. But if you don't switch it out for something, you're going to try to stop it altogether. And that's when you're going to be sitting there twiddling your thumbs thinking, well, what do I eat now? There ain't even nothing left for me to eat. It's a lot of things left for you to eat. But the problem is a lot of people get stuck into this situationship where they don't want to go back and forth to the store that much. Okay, if you don't go back and forth to the store that much, then you have the possibility of eating something that's going bad. If it's going bad, let it go. Trust me, you can't hold on to it. That's why you gotta prep your food so it doesn't go bad. So I have ginger over here and everything, but I cut it ahead of time because I don't want to lose it. How do I do that? You know that cheese grater? Grate down your ginger, right? Put it in a little Ziploc bag and freeze it. There you go. I'm just saying. Get you some fresh turmeric. You ain't need no special thing to make it into a powder. Chop it up. Now, what I do is I do not put my ginger in the refrigerator. I do not put my turmeric in the refrigerator. I leave it out. But I use it enough. I use it in different meats. When I used to cook more meat. But I also, you know, when I have like, let's just say I'm putting ginger in a juice. It's usually fresh ginger. It's usually fresh turmeric. I don't have powdered turmeric. I don't even know what that is. I know the label says it's fresh, but unless I cut it up, it ain't fresh. Okay? Unless I actually put it together, it ain't fresh. I've been changing out my seasonings because a lot of seasonings have sugar in it. So this is a learning process for me. I'm excited because I like to cook. I'm excited because I feel a lot better. I'm excited because it's definitely it's going to make my kids feel a lot better. They're not going to be sluggish. I don't take naps in the middle of the day. I don't get sleepy. I don't do none of that stuff. I used to have this weird little thing, right, where my throat would be like, I'd be like, all the time, all the time, all the time. Guess what I started doing? Cutting a piece of that ginger, and I would just chew it and swallow the juice from it and chew it and chew it and chew it. Just like you get a lollipop from the store and you doing the juice thing with your mouth and you're getting all the goods from the lollipop. Well, this is my new lollipop now. It's hot, it's spicy, it's all that. But it stopped my throat from doing consistent. Had to stop. I was going crazy with it. So we ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'll be back to show y'all my stuffed peppers if you're interested in seeing it. If not, it's cool. It's absolutely cool. But this is me. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm living. And for everybody that knows me, even if you haven't met me yet, I'm the coolest black girl you're ever going to meet. Because I'm always trying to help somebody. I'm trying to get as many people as I can to live closer to 100, further away from 50 than ever. You don't have to buy nothing from me. You don't have to buy my juices. But if I show you how to do it, just try it. This is Drea. Later.